For the first time this year, we'll see the full performance of the Big Six in the semi-finals. Olly Alexander will be performing Dizzry after Ireland in semi-final 1. When Olly was announced as representing the UK, they were actually favourites to win the whole contest. Now I can understand why. Olly is an experienced pop singer and live performer. The BBC seem to be going for the win this year with how they put together the selection. So why are the UK like a 300 to 1 shot to win the whole thing now? Well, the song. Funny with it being called a song contest, that the song is the weak part of the package. Olly will sell this song as much as he can. He's a great performer, and I think it will have a decent life cycle as a radio song. But for the contest, it's just not a winner. It's not a contest song. The drift on the UK's prize started when we heard a snippet of the song, and at that time I thought it sounded a bit flat and boring, but it was only 20 seconds, so there was still plenty of room for it to improve. When the full song was released, the UK's price was in the 20s, but since then it's just kept on drifting all the way out. The song doesn't really have a moment. It's all as you expect a run-of-the-mill pop radio song to go. The part near the end that sounds like a Pet Shop Boys voiceover, it doesn't do anything to lift the song. The song is just a bit safe. The song actually does sound a bit like a Pet Shop Boys song from the 1990s, and the Pet Shop Boys are still actually releasing new music now. Did you know that, or have you heard any of it? No? Well, that tells you all you need to know, I think. The UK have the obvious Big Six advantage of not having to qualify, so as far as its final position in the final, I can see it getting some jury points, but I just don't see where the big televote numbers are going to come from. I don't see the televote being high enough to prevent the UK from having another dismal bottom half finish. I would expect it to finish outside the top 15 again for the UK. As per usual, the UK are concentrating on getting star power in the performer without having a song to go with it. All the successful songwriters the UK has, can they not get one to write a banger of a song? Maybe having Olly write this song was the issue too. The song is just too safe. It's a perfectly fine pop song, but that doesn't win the Eurovision. The problem for the BBC though is if Olly flops, then it's only going to put off more credible artists wanting to represent the UK in Eurovision, as the price of failure is more likely to tarnish their name for future career opportunities. What the BBC needs to do is go after the songwriters first, get them to write a great song, then find an artist to fit the song. It looks like Sam Ryder was an anomaly rather than a new trend. If you look at all the winners of the Eurovision Song Contest in the past though, none of them are big names. They're all kind of unknown artists, so why the BBC is insistent on always looking for a well-established name, it just doesn't seem to work. I fear it's going to be another year of disappointment for the United Kingdom.